This app is making $10,000 a month, and I just copied it in 3 hours. See this antique identifier app? People take photos of old stuff. AI tells them what it's worth, they pay for premium features. Simple business model, serious money. And I just rebuilt the entire app using just one AI tool. Here's what's insane. The original developers probably spent months coding this. I did it in one afternoon without knowing how to code. I'm about to show you exactly which AI tool I used, how I cloned every single feature, and how I connected payments so people can actually buy from it. This isn't a theory. This is me literally copying a profitable app and showing you the exact process so you can do the same thing. When you come across something old and unusual, the first instinct is usually the same. What is this thing? And where does it come from? That's the exact moment this app is built for. Just snap a photo and the app gives you a breakdown of what it is, where it's from, how old it might be, and what it could be worth. It's loosely inspired by tools like Curio, but this one's built to go deeper, with AI recognition, similar item comparisons, and even a space to organize your own growing collection. To set that up, I'm gonna tell the AI what we want to build. Build an antique identifier web app where users can take or upload a photo of an antique to get instant AI-powered identification. The AI should return the item's name, description, origin, and time period. Once that prompt is submitted, the app allows users to either upload a photo from their gallery or take one using their device's camera. After that, the image will be processed on the backend and passed through the AI model. The OpenAI API returns a full set of details, including the item's name, a short description of its design and material, and where it likely came from, for example, France early 20th century, and the estimated historical time period. To get the AI connection working, I'll open the OpenAPI dashboard and copy my API key. I'll paste it into Replit, but the first one throws a connection error. So let's generate a new key, plug it in, and this time it connects successfully. With that step done, the app can now analyze antique images with impressive accuracy, pulling out relevant metadata with just a photo. This single feature is what gives the app its edge: quick, low-effort AI-powered recognition built right into the user's hands. Recognizing what an object is, that's one thing, but understanding why it mattered, who might have used it, or what it symbolized, that's the part that really pulls people in. After the AI identifies an antique, we want to go beyond labels and dates. This section is all about turning static data into something that feels personal, even human. To make that happen, I tell the AI, it is now working. After identifying the item, display detailed historical background information including craftsmanship notes, cultural relevance, and significance of the object. The content should feel educational and story-driven. With that prompt in place, each item page now includes a collapsible section called Historical Insights. It's packed with thoughtful, story-like details that expand on the object's meaning and design. Inside this section, the app breaks things down in a way that actually feels engaging. It talks about how the object was made, the craftsmanship techniques, the materials, the details that might go unnoticed at first glance. Then it adds cultural or historical context, like whether the item was commonly gifted during a specific era or tied to a particular tradition. Sometimes there's symbolic meaning or cross-cultural influence woven in, depending on the object. And to tie it all together, there's a short narrative, not just a block of facts, but something that reads like a mini story, helping the item feel less like a catalog entry and more like something that actually lived through history. This feature adds a layer of meaning that goes beyond basic identification. It helps users connect with the item, stay curious, and see the object not just as a thing, but as a piece of the world's cultural memory. Now, after identifying an antique and learning its history, the next thing people usually want to know is how much it might actually be worth. Not in theory, but based on real-world data. That's where the value appraisal tool comes in. It's not meant to replace a professional appraisal, but it gives users a realistic price range they can use as a reference, whether they're selling, insuring, or just curious. To build that out, I'll tell the AI. Add a market value appraisal tool. After an item is identified, show an estimated value range based on similar items from auction records or antique listings. The value should reflect historical data, rarity, and condition. After entering that prompt, the ad adds a dedicated box to the UI labeled Estimated Value Range. It's clean and straightforward, showing a price range pulled from either real or simulated auction records and online listings of similar items. The appraisal takes a few key things into account. Users select the item's condition from options like fair, good, or excellent, and the system factors in the item's age, rarity, and historical sales prices for comparable pieces. A typical result might look like this. Estimated value $1,100 to $1,500 USD based on 3 comparable listings. There are also small tooltips throughout the section, breaking down how that estimate is calculated, from how rarity impacts price to how condition can shift the range. It's not just a number thrown on a screen, it's contextualized, which helps users trust it more. However, sometimes it helps to see how an item stacks up against others out in the wild. Whether someone's double-checking a value or just wants to compare design details, being able to browse similar antiques makes the whole experience feel more real. This is where the visual comparison tool comes in. Part inspiration, part validation, and a great way to explore what's out there. Let's tell the AI exactly what we want. Add a comparison section that shows visually similar antiques found online. Include thumbnail images, short descriptions, and price points. Let users click through to view external references for each match. Once the feature is live, a new section called Similar Finds appears automatically after an item is identified. It loads between 4 to 6 items that look visually or historically similar, each one displayed with a thumbnail, short description, and a price tag when available. Users can hover over any thumbnail to see a zoomed-in preview, or click to open a new tab with a full listing. There's also a filter built into the interface that lets users sort comparisons by category, things like furniture, jewelry, or artwork, which makes browsing feel a lot more intentional. This section does more than just look nice. It adds social proof, gives users pricing context, and adds an element of discovery. And long-term, it opens up a path for affiliate monetization, turning casual curiosity into real traffic. Most people don't just look up one antique and call it a day. They're collecting, comparing, or slowly piecing together a bigger story. That's why the app needs more than just quick results. It needs a way for users to save their finds, revisit past identifications, and organize everything in one place. To make that possible, I set out to build a full personal collection system. And to support that, we also need proper user authentication, so every account stays secure and personalized. Let's use this prompt. Add a personal collection system where users can save their identified antiques with images, descriptions, and appraisal results. Users should be able to revisit, organize, and search their saved items. Add user authentication so people can log in and access their saved antique collection, view past identifications, and manage their premium status. Support registration, login, logout, and persistent sessions. After running that, the app creates a dedicated My Collection dashboard. Logged-in users can save antiques after they've been identified, and they'll see thumbnail previews of everything they've added, along with the date it was saved, the last time they viewed it, and any notes they've left. There's also a filter system that lets users sort their collection by category, time period, or place of origin, which makes navigating a growing archive feel a lot more manageable. To refine this further, I follow up with add the collections page and make sure the save to collection buttons are working. At first, everything looks good. The save button shows a success message, but the collection still appears empty. Turns out the issue was on the back end. The save action wasn't writing to the database. Turns out the issue was on the back end. The save action wasn't writing to the database. After asking Replit to fix the server-side write call, the UI updates correctly and saved items persist even after reload. This feature shifts the app from being a one-off lookup tool into a long-term archive, inviting users to return regularly. For authentication, the app now supports full login and registration with email and password. Sessions are token-based and persistent, so users stay logged in until they choose to log out. Sensitive routes are also protected unless the user is authenticated. The UI also adapts after login, showing the user's name and unlocking options like My Collection and Upgrade to Premium. It looks clean, secure, and scalable, a solid foundation for personalizing the app experience as it grows. Lastly, some users will be happy with a quick scan or a bit of background, but others want more: unlimited identifications, access to full historical write-ups, and detailed appraisals for higher value items. To make that possible, I'm gonna integrate a premium tier using Stripe Checkout. This allows users to unlock advanced features directly from their account page and gives the app a sustainable way to grow. I'll start by prompting the AI with integrate Stripe to receive payments for premium features like unlimited identifications, full historical details, or access to high-value appraisals. Use Stripe Checkout and show premium status and user profile after purchase. After entering that, the upgrade option appears in the user settings area. When someone clicks it, Stripe handles the entire checkout flow, including secure payment processing, user verification, and billing confirmation. Once the transaction is complete, the user's profile automatically updates to show a premium badge and unlocks access to all gated features. Premium users will be able to scan antiques without daily limits, view complete historical storytelling for each item, and access deeper appraisal tools. They'll also get early access to upcoming features as they're released. However, there's a couple of small issues. One with redirect URLs not pointing to the right page, and another with some test keys failing to validate. We'll fix these by tweaking some stuff and regenerating fresh API credentials. After testing the flow again, everything works smoothly. Now that this is in place, premium access runs exactly the way it should. Simple for users to activate and reliable on the back end. It definitely turns the app from a free demo into a real product with scalable built-in monetization. That brings everything together. A fully functional AI-powered antique identification app built from the ground up using Replit and natural language prompts. If you're planning to build something like this or want to remix these features into your own niche, feel free to use this walkthrough as a starting point. Everything here is flexible and scalable. If this guide helped you or inspired you, share it, bookmark it, and let me know what you're building next. And if you're into projects like this, stick around. More AI-powered builds are on the way. See you in the next one.